Okay, so this is the continuing of practice problems for Chapter 1, Lesson 7. If you would just like some more practice so that you feel more comfortable before you get into your homework. So let's go ahead and jump over to page 75 to where we see some independent practice where we can work on some of these together. Right there. Okay, so it says if 45 cookies will serve 15 students, how many cookies are needed for 30 students? So we're talking 45 cookies can serve 15 students. Okay, but I want to know, so this is students, this is cookies, but I want to know how many it will be for 30 students. Remember, it has to be lined up. I cannot take my cookies and my students and flip them around. Okay, so how do I get from 3 to 30? Multiply by 2, so that means I need to multiply this by 2, which gives me 90. So I'm going to need 90 cookies for 30 students. Okay, I'm going to need 90 cookies for 30 students. All right, next one. 4 students spent $12 on lunch. At this rate, find the amount 10 students would spend on the same amount of lunch. So 4 students spent $12. So let's figure out how much that is per lunch. Okay, so I know that I can divide each of these by 4. So one student, 12 divided by 4 is going to be $3. So for every one student, so one student is going to spend $3. We can also flip this around and make it 12 over 4, so it's a unit rate. But it is $3 per lunch. Okay, oops. $3 per lunch. At that rate, if I have $3 for every one student, how much is it going to be for 10 students? I'm going to multiply by 10, which gives me $30. So it's going to be $30 for 10 students for their lunch. Okay, let's take a look at number 3. A Clydesdale drinks 120 gallons of water every 4 days. At this rate, how many gallons of water does a Clydesdale drink in 28 days? So 120, so we're talking gallons to 4 days. I want to know how many he's going to drink in 28 days. Notice that I have my days lined up. Okay? Well, looking at this right away, I know that 28 is a multiple of 4. So therefore, I'm going to multiply that by 7 because 4 times 7 is 28. So if I multiply the bottom by 7, I must multiply the top by 7. So 120 times 7 is, so 0, 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 2 is 14. Bring up your 10. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 1 is 840. So 840 gallons. 840 gallons of water in 28 days. That's a lot of water. My goodness, that's a bunch. Okay, so there are 3 extra practice problems for you. You should be good to go with your homework and the assignments. So, there you go.